Welcome to Loopholes. Each week, Yu-Gi-Oh! Heartthrob Luke Von Karma will deliver unto Dazif, Farfa, and myself one single prompt. We'll try to fulfill it as completely and creatively as possible. Dark monsters only? Maybe we'll break out the Dark Flare Swordsman. Winning without an extra deck? Well, no reason we can't play a speed duel. Have to use Umi? Nothing says we can't just bring our TCG decks to the beach. The most creative duelist wins, as long as they follow the letter of the law on Loopholes.
Welcome back, Loopholers. Your next prompt. Gamble.
But first, we've been talking about it for centuries, and now it's finally here. Will of the Council merch. It's possible you only know me from my jaunt through the world of Yu-Gi-Oh!, ruining as many investors' lives as possible as I go about my merry way. But if you wanted to hear my input on other people's ruined lives, look no further. Danny Jordan and I have had a podcast for a few years now, Will of the Council. And finally, you can rep this #1 rated podcast among the reluctant partners of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players in real life. Thanks to the fine folks at Pyramid and artistic Genoise, Henry Magenta, we've got a shirt with us hovering over the kill button. The kill button itself. 3 different dad hats with the kill button on it. Enamel pins of the above, and signed postcards from the gaycation. We didn't make a lot of these, so get them while the getting's good. Now back to the video.
Alright, so originally I was going to play Fire Red and go to the game corner and play some slot machines. Unfortunately, my capture card is from a decade ago and it didn't work. So we are here playing a gamble deck in Master Duel. I know, nothing too crazy, but I really like Origami Goddess. I think it's a super fun card, and I'm hoping that this deck can pull together like one win. The thing about Origami Goddess is that you don't actually have to like hit every single draw on this card for it to be good, especially when you have 2 of them on the board and they're both gaining off of all of the effects that you're activating. They can get up to a pretty high amount of attack points very fast. For our coin flipping cards in here, we are playing the Couple of Aces, we're playing Cup of Aces, and we're playing the Valence Archer, which can just special summon itself and then immediately flip a coin. We do have the Diviner of the Herald to send the Trios, which can then tribute the Diviner to summon the Origami Goddess from deck, and then we just have a bunch of just board breaker cards to try and push through to get lethal. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm hoping it goes decent, but it's gambling though, right? It could take us an hour to do this because we don't know how good the coin flips are gonna go. So hopefully it doesn't take that long. Let's jump in though and see how it goes.
Well, Loopholers, we're back again for another prompt, and this time around, I think I'm going to be following things quite literally to the letter of the law, and that is going to be gamble. And what better way to do that than to take a page out of my dear friend Doug Zeef's book with a wheel. A wheel which contains some of the most gamba of gamba gambling gamba in gamba. Let's go. Gotta respin that one, sorry, Dyer. 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 Alright, looks like we're flipping coins this week. Let's see what kind of deck I can build and bring forth today.
Ohayo gozaimasu, Daniel Sama.
I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you.
I hope you can take time out of your Japanese vacation for this. True art. I've done a lot of crimes on Loopholes, but today we're gonna do some good old-fashioned fraud.
Why is it always crime with this guy?
Today's prompt is gambling, and what better gamble than a stock market? Today, we'll be buying low, artificially staging a buyout, selling high, and hoping not to get caught. This is a gamble twofold. Firstly, markets can do anything, and secondly, the police can watch this video and arrest me. Without further ado, let's get into the scam.
Okay, here we go. First game, we are going second, of course. This is an OTK-based deck. Really, you know, Origami Goddess is kind of just Tenpai if you think about it. This might be like the best hand the deck can produce. So we're playing the Charmies in here so that, not necessarily to like thwart our opponent, and obviously we're not drawing into other hand traps. It's just to prevent them from either super popping off, so we have an easier board to break, or if they do pop off, we'll draw into a bunch of spell cards that can break their board. Manseen second, go second deck. Getting a lot of Tenpai vibes from this. Galaxy Soldier. Oh wow, the Perilia like actually really fucked them. God, that's crazy. Oh wow, okay. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if there's any fairy support that can get like a fairy out of the hand. Oh, it's like actual Photon Galaxy Eyes. I feel like this deck actually has a number of cards that's special from hand, so yeah, I probably screwed him up. I don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Really didn't have a lot of going second decks for a long time. It was... Oh, the Tachyon trap is a little scary though. Do they have to control something? If you control a Galaxy Eyes monster? So we can at least bait that with the Regeki? Honestly, even though I don't really want to do that because that's like our way to Origami Goddess, like Diviner does bait it as well because we can just Diviner for end test. Of my 7 extra deck cards, you know, that was one that I put in there. Oh.
Well, there's nothing more iconic in flipping cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Than, of course, Time Wizard, the Gambler of Legend, and, of course, our judge and host's most iconic card, the Cup of Ace, as well.
I had to avoid Gamble, and I only gave it because I knew that if I gave them Gamble, they were, like, gonna just do Gamble decks. And it was like, yeah, that's fucking... I mean, that's cool and all, but... it doesn't really do much for Loopholes. Joseph understands the spirit of the show, considering it's his TV show. But, well, you know, we still got a lot of episode to watch.
As a full play set of the Couple of Aces. So, the point of this deck is very simple. Flip coins, do things, make my opponent egregiously mad and horribly frustrated with things like Dark Sanctuary, Fairy Box, and of course, I will be the one to be drawing all the cards. Let's hop into, let's not do ranked. Okay, let's do a little casual.
So there's 3 parts to today's plan. Step 1, we're going to identify a card to buy out. Step 2, we're going to figure out a way to get people thinking it's worth money. And step 3, we will sit on an absurd quantity of it. So when it came time to settle on what card to buy out, I went with number 21 Frozen Lady Justice.
No! He's doing the buyout. He's doing a buyout on number 21. This is so dumb.
And this is for a number of reasons, the most obvious of which is, haha, 21. That's a great opportunity both to differentiate this card from its peers, but also to start tagging me on Twitter being like, I bought out the 21 card. Aren't you going to talk about this? And then I can get in a little shit fit with myself about it. The other reasons I selected this card is I think it's actually pretty believable for people who think I want to make a profit on it. So firstly, this card ranks up on top of an existing Xyz monster. You take a 5, you detach a material, then you slam this motherfucker on top of it. It does not prevent you from Xyz summoning on top of it, so it can be part of the like toolbox of chains that gets you from like a 4 to a 7 on a good day. What's more, this card just doesn't have very many prints. In fact, in the TCG, it's got exactly 1 print in Premium Gold Return of the Bling. The end result is it's a card with a super niche application that could nonetheless become metagame relevant sometime over the course of its lifespan that also has a funny haha meme attached to it and 1 printing. The other funny thing about this is that I can quote tweet this post under the post and be like, fuck you, I'm never giving you my 9 copies of number 21. We're gonna do a little inside baseball here.
Let's just, let's Regeki away. Protect your monsters or don't, and you can't even use it, so... The second coin tosses are actually nice. I don't think Origami Goddess triggers like twice or whatever off of them. Unfortunately, it is a hard once per turn, so having 2 copies doesn't like actually help. Okay, so let's go Diviner. It's on the Trias Hierarchica. Activate effect. We're actually going to use everything before we Desires because we're summoning Origami Goddess from this, and then we're going to 1-for-1 as well. So we'll summon this one from deck. We'll go 1-for-1. Yeah, once you get 2 Origami Goddess on the board, it actually like starts really stacking up quite a bit. Okay, then we'll go Pot of Desires. Kind of unfortunate hits, actually.
I want you to pay close attention to this guy here. This is Meta Lame. That's my opponent's name here, is Meta Lame. Let's see what kind of deck Meta Lame plays. I think he's on a fresh account, by the way. He's got 2 titles.
Dude, nothing funnier than in a name say Meta Lame, Normal Summon Patchy.
You know what? The meta is lame. Truth Duck. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Nope, didn't get a tribute, unfortunately. El Goblino, blowback, that's perfect! Storm 4 for me again, Margaret. How lame do you think the meta is when you're Fossil Dyna gets Storm 4 by blood? Isn't this card at 1, but it's at 1. Holy. Are you thinking of judgmenting it? Listen, buddy, the meta isn't lame if you're just clicking buttons, okay? Like that. Anyway, tribute summon blowback dragon. Goodbye, Fossil Dyna. Alright, second coin toss. So how does this card work? Target card, your opponent controls toss coin 3 times to destroy that target of at least 2. The results are heads. No!
So, step 1 here was to buy out every copy of Frozen Lady Justice on TCG Player, and then buy it out again, and then buy it out a third time. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you, this was not difficult to do. The first buyout was mostly a couple of collectors that had like hundreds of copies in their collection, which I was able to get for a couple of pennies a piece. And then the second one was individuals reacting to that uptick in sales, though it pretty obviously was from one person. The third one was just stragglers who had it in their collection. I spent under like $150 on this, and as you can see, I got 56 orders that are still coming to my P.O. box. The scariest part about all this is that any of these individual sellers can totally tank this entire ordeal by just revealing that they sent me a copy of Frozen Lady Justice, which would just totally blow the lid off the thing. As of now, there is only one copy available, and it's settled at a hot $19.99. Now, this person selling 7 copies of it makes me think that they think it will actually settle there, which is...
Dude, it's number 21 is almost $21. It's actually kind of poetic. It's like, I don't know what to say. This one's cream of the crop.
Comical, to say the least. Should I buy the fucking German one? I feel like I maybe am supposed to. Because technically, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I will. As you can see, even before my Mickey Mouse fucking guerrilla tactics, I've already had a pretty noticeable impact on the price of this card. This total sold being 313 over the course of a year is crazy because I think I have bought like 300 over the past 3 days. So to really grease the wheels, I've decided I'm going to make a Twitter account. I'm going to LARP as like one of those Kabuto King style posters who's trying to like cause an obvious buyout of a nothing card, and we'll see how far we get.
Okay, let's go second coin toss, and then we're gonna couple of aces. Crazy, that's really nice. No, I would not like to redo that one. Okay, so we're gonna trigger this to draw 2, this to start flipping, and then this to start flipping. Okay, so we're at 200, 200. Yeah, let's go cup of ace. What's cool about it is it doesn't actually matter like what you hit, although we can just hit all of them. We just got like a plus 4. Oh my god! Okay. And you know, these origami goddesses are like exponential. That's why they're so powerful. That's why it's a URs, because it's an exponential game. So you can like really go crazy. It's kind of like in Balatro when you first start playing, you think like the big, that's crazy. We've hit every single one. When you first start playing Balatro, you think that like, oh, the flushes and that kind of stuff are like the best things because they're the most points, but the individual cards with a bunch of 1.5s in hand really start stacking up. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's go Origami Goddess. Yeah. That's sad. Okay, so they go to 16. Okay, we really need to hit these ones. Apparently they don't go to 16. Did I? Oh, because the second one didn't have any heads. No head? Nice. Please get one more at least. Nice. So they're at 32. This is 64, right? Draw 1. Is that math correct? I think they go to 64 right here. They're timesing 2, 3 times. Yeah. And there you have it. Another beautiful day of gambling. I think if we've learned anything, it's go gamble right now.
I feel like I'm in an advantageous position, so I don't need to use couple of aces. But it wouldn't be gamble without the prompt, would it? So, here we go. That's crazy. I guess in hindsight, it kind of makes sense why he activated Sword. He just wanted the trap in the graveyard so that the impulse would gain a destruction effect. Yeah, I suppose that's how that works here. All right. Well, meta lame do just be setting a card here. 2 heads. Not even difficult, buddy. Not even. Oh, that's not good. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. So Gambler of Legend says if I flip 2 heads, I can discard a card from my opponent's hand. 3 heads is draw, also your opponent controls. Okay, yes, okay. So we need 2 heads. Alright, here we go. Two heads, two heads, two heads. He's gonna be livid if I hit two heads. Ooh! Wait, what's that? God damn it. 07 for our Gambler of Legend. Alright, what's bro got for me today? Another set card. Gosh, I wonder what that is. El Goblino. Is that worth it? Might hit a second coin toss. Second coin toss? An Ash Blossom. I'm just the best, by the way. I'm actually the best. Okay, here we go. So I'm trying to hit two heads here. I would like to perform a coin toss again. Thank you. Is that the good one? You know, like, I kind of would have preferred the two heads rather than the three. Is it all cards? Destroy all monsters only. Damn. Alright. He's on a clock. Speaking of clocks, you know what's about to happen.
So here's the account, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of this one.
Dude, this account is so good. Number 21. Oh, dude, where did he get this vile image? This AI ass anime girl, the pixelated stalks in the background. Get verified. Number 21 is my waifu, just a degen with a dream, inspired by Kabuto King. Oh, everything about this is awesome. It's so good. Fuck. This is like an insta win for me. I'm sorry. This is so good. It's so brain rot, which is why I love it so much. But it's join the movement, and it's like cold emojis.
So how did I put this together? Well, I had to sign up with a new email because if you sign up from an email like wonkyquartet@gmail, it will assign your @to wonkyquartet@gmail or something, and then you have to change it, and then people who have premium can see that you've changed your name. So instead, I had to make a new account to do Number Hunter 21. This image is, I tried like a free AI generator to make like a stock market number 21, and this background is just some fucking AI bullshit. With the purchased number 21s, I made this right here, and I made sure to follow what I imagine is all the right people. You know, it's all the people you would expect in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, and then some people from just like the general collector community. You can see we have like Steve Aoki. We have the fucking Kabuto guy, of course, Elon Musk, all necessary plants. To give it like an added level of AI, I tried to make ChatGPT write its tweets, but it fucking sucks at it. Like, it gives me this long-ass post, and I'm like, listen, I need it to be 280 characters, and I want to make it visibly written by AI. I'm like, lean into AI-style writing tropes, and it gives me like Terminator roleplay and shit. I'm like, I don't know how to say, listen, I need you to sound like you are an AI trying to sound human. Maybe that's what I should have said. But I decided that I was just going to write them. I think I'm pretty good at writing like it's an AI. I even have this annoying ass hashtag I'm going to use in all the posts. I tagged Kabuto King in the fucking profile. And then in order to get this like on the front page of Yugists, I've talked about how I picked 21 because it's got a sprinkle of meme magic. Jesus Christ. Everyone's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh catchphrase personified. And then I tagged the Saga Boys. So either they will take the bait. They're not awake yet. I'm doing this at like 1 in the morning. Or I will just quote tweet the post on my main and say some shit like, oh, you know, here come the low gangers or some fucking shit like that. Ideally, by Sunday, we'll have like a couple of hours of discourse about how annoying this type of shit is. And then by Monday, of course, I will reveal in Loopholes that it was me the whole time.
I do just have game on board with, you know, blowback pop this. But we gotta make it nice and crazy. Why go for game when you can do content? Am I right? Can you, like... Okay. You know what? That's my bad. I should have hand looped him first. But in my mind, I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, what if he draws a card from a couple of aces and I get it wrong? Then I can hand loop him. Two heads? Come on, dude. Two heads, two heads, two heads. Okay, just not three tails, please. Woo! Let's go. Oh, it's only one. Cringe. It's only one. Of course, it's not a full hand loop. What is three tails? Oh, nothing. Thank God. All right, time wizard magic. Heads always shreds. Woo! The Gambler of Legend has come out on top. Meta lame, how about you take that? Meta lame.
So it's been a day and a half, and thanks to some premium posting, the buyout has stuck. People think that this is an $11 card. Someone thinks it's a $207 card. I don't know what that motherfucker's on about. It's actually crazy how many different sellers were like, yeah, I totally believe that I'm gonna get $15 for this piece of ass.
Nah, these people are idiot. These people, backpack TCG player vendors, just know that I disdain you. This shit that you're doing right here, because you're a moron, because you guys are idiots. I disdain this. You're following. He's literally doing laps on you. He's like nay-naying on you. He is doing a joke, a Dougie on you, and you're all falling for it because you're idiots. And you're like, I guess this card's worth $15.
And if you look at the sales, with like 3 exceptions, the only person buying this shit is exactly me. We got up to some horse shit yesterday. Because 21's a meme from Saga, I tagged the Saga boys. Doug just straight up untagged himself, and then I fought with myself in the comments here. I even went so far as to quote tweet on main how annoying this person is. Obviously, it's just me on the other line, which, you know, is still pretty true. And I like how many people like immediately fell for it, but also are ascribing it to someone else. People are like, oh, it looks AI. It's like those other AI posters on Yugi Twitter. There's a couple people that have sniffed it out. Is this not just a troll account? Yes, Holiday, by the way, immediately figured it out. It says, is this MVT's alt? Wait, this is a Loopholes bit. Nah, man, could be anyone. By and large, I am surprised at how uncritical most people are. With the exception of like those 2 individuals that just sort of suspect something is up, everyone else is like, oh, I hate these evil people that exist. Next step is I've tagged some of the Market Watch YouTubers, and I hope that they like include this in an episode of their Market Watch series. I think House of Champs is like a little too discerning to fall for this. I think it's possible that M. Cole does, but mostly just because he uploads so often. And then this guy, we kind of got to shoot the gap on. He uploads like every couple of days. Hopefully his video would theoretically come out before Loopholes. Honestly, it's going to be kind of sad to say goodbye to this account. I'm having a lot of fun. It's too perfect. I think I should have made it less perfect. It would be less obvious.
You know, that was really easy. Origami Goddess for the win. It's that simple. Getting that literally first try is fucking crazy, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on the penultimate episode of Loopholes. I just want to apologize for the performance this season. It's not been my thing, per se. So sticking to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, I think, where I'm strongest at. So probably something I'll try and focus on going forward. But a big appreciation and love to Joseph, so subscribe and stuff if you haven't already to his channel. I'll try and pull out all the stops of the final episode. I'll have a lot more time for this one going forward.
Anyway, I can safely say I think that we plussed off gambling. I mean, we're the owner of like 200 Frozen Ladies Justice, which according to the market is worth somewhere north of $3,000. I mean, obviously they're going to be worthless once I upload the fucking video, so I guess if nothing else, this should serve both as proof positive that I'm supposed to win this episode, and as a cautionary tale as to how easy it is for one individual to manipulate the market with like $200. Please be discerning when you are purchasing Yu-Gi-Oh! Cardboard on spec.
Well done, Loopholers. As I'd love to see some gambling, both Douglas and Farfa brought some great gamble decks. I must give it to Joseph this week. Huge win for causing a TCG player buyout for backpack vendors to up the price of number 21 Frozen Lady Justice to almost $21. Well done. Well done for your deserved win.
Look at all this shit. Look at all this fucking shit. This is like a tenth of it. I guess I'll open some. Like, would it help if I opened some? All right, so this one we've got. This is number 21, Frozen Lady Justice. Or the next one. This is we've got number 21, Frozen Lady Justice. This one is in the smallest envelope I've ever seen in my life, and I wonder what's in here. Gonna thumb through it real quick. It is number 21, Frozen Lady Justice.